The government shutdown has once again become the center of heated debate, and the co-hosts of The View did not hold back in expressing their frustration over the political stalemate. During Thursday's episode, Whoopi Goldberg, Sara Haines, and Alyssa Farah Griffin were especially vocal, calling out leaders in Washington for failing to put the American people first. They argued that the ongoing shutdown is not just a political chess game, but a direct hit to ordinary citizens who rely on their paychecks, government services, and stability. Whoopi Goldberg took aim at the divisive tactics used by politicians, pointing out how leaders are too focused on mocking each other and fueling partisan lines rather than finding common ground. She reminded officials that the American people don't see these lines that politicians draw. Instead, they feel the real impact of gridlock in Washington. Goldberg urged those in power to stop playing games and start working on solutions that protect everyday Americans from unnecessary suffering. Alyssa Farah Griffin, a former White House staffer under Donald Trump, admitted her deep confusion over the current political landscape, calling it baffling and unorthodox. She emphasized how Democrats often complain about Republicans holding too much power, yet in this case, Congress effectively handed Trump even more leverage by shutting itself down. Griffin pointed out that this move strips Congress of its ability to hold hearings, issue subpoenas, or take meaningful action, essentially leaving the door open for an imbalance of power. Her criticism became sharper as she highlighted the very real consequences of the shutdown, particularly for furloughed workers and members of the military. While back pay is usually promised, Griffin stressed that for those living paycheck to paycheck, delayed pay creates immediate financial hardship. She underscored that this is not a game of politics for working families. It is about survival and fairness. Sara Haines joined in by echoing frustrations about the bureaucratic mess, describing it as an embarrassment to the country. Like her co-hosts, she expressed disbelief that elected officials are prioritizing petty arguments and social media memes over serious governance. The panel collectively agreed that leaders on both sides need to step up, put aside childish antics, and address the crisis head-on. The conversation ended with Griffin delivering perhaps the bluntest message of the day. Politicians need to grow up and do their job. The sentiment reflected not just the panelists' frustrations, but also the growing anger among Americans who see their livelihoods and futures tied up in political gridlock. As The View co-hosts made clear, the shutdown isn't just about politics. It's about the lives of millions who deserve better leadership.